8:18, and today we're highlighting Just in Time for Foster Youth, who recently released a book titled Life-Changing Choices, the 7 Essential Choices at the Heart of Transformational Change for Foster Youth and Your Community. Also coming just in time, with today being National Authors Day. Joining us live this morning to tell us more, we've got James, we've got Irving, we've got Don. Good morning, gentlemen. Thanks to all three of you for joining us.
Thanks for having us here.
Don, let's start off with you telling us just about the organization in general, and then you guys both were involved in writing the book, so we want to hear both of your stories as well, but start us off, Don.
So Just in Time for Foster Youth has been around for 20 years. The purpose of the organization is to help young people who are aging out of foster care. So starting at 18 until they turn 27, but during the pandemic we actually started to also help our alumni who were 27 to 35. And the whole idea is that young people leave foster care without a community of support, and so they don't have the resources, but they also don't have that sense of belonging and community that everybody needs to be out in the world. So Just in Time does that. We served about 3,000 young people here in San Diego County this past year, and that was with everything from helping with getting a driver's license, helping to go to college, helping to get a job, all kinds of things that people need. But all of it is based on volunteers. We have over 600 volunteers who help make that happen as well.
And you two have a really personal experience with the organization. Could you each tell us about what your story is?
Yeah, so I got involved with Just in Time a little over 8 years ago. Both my brothers went also through the services. As I was going to college, I went to get a laptop, and then my life changed from there.
Yeah.
Joined as a staff member almost 4 years ago, and 5 days before the pandemic, so it's been a very interesting time.
So when you were asked to write for this book, what was that experience like?
I couldn't believe it at first. I didn't learn how to write until I was 14, so
Wow.
for me it was kind of a challenge for myself. I had already graduated college, so I already had some writing skills, but it was a little odd to think that people were going to view my writing.
Yeah, but I imagine that's exactly the point of the book, is to give that voice to people who feel like they don't have one.
Yeah.
How about you, James?
Yeah, I like to tell people I had the opportunity to grow up within Just in Time. I had the opportunity to be empowered, trial and error, being able to test things out, have some failures, but learn along the way. I first started utilizing their financial literacy service, and that has helped me be confident and capable of navigating the world.
I didn't even think about that being such a huge part of it. Like I imagine a lot of people think that when you leave foster care, if you're 18, if you're an adult, then you go off into the world, but that's not the case, right?
Well, just think about when you were 18, if your parents says, we're done with you now, go out into the world, you should be able to make it. I'm 28
and I still rely on my parents heavily.
Exactly. And so that's the missing piece, is that the young people do have the capacity, but even if you are prepared, even if you've gotten a lot of preparation, things happen when you're in that 18 plus, where you need somebody to turn to. And we like to say everybody should have somebody that they can call at 3 a.m.
Right.
And that person would answer the phone. So that's what we try to be.
And what's the experience been like for you in writing for the book?
So I majored in literature and writing. I don't get to use it every day, so writing the book has, validated the education that I experienced. But it's also about sharing our mental model and our theory of change with the community, and how are we challenging, old systems that are operating, and really thinking about how do we shift this into a community base and empowering people to rely on each other to accomplish great things.
If people want to grab a copy, how do they do it?
Well, the book is on Amazon. If you just Google Life-Changing Choices, Just in Time, you'll be able to get it.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for being with us. We have a quick break in store. We're back after this. Stay with us.